Hello people, welcome to Vedak Farms once again. And as I told you in the other videos, and the reason we have been so much busy and we have a lot of stuff going, as I told you, nowadays you are not going to just relax at all. I just want to open your eyes and the new opportunities in Ghana and the new opportunities in Africa if you are in the diaspora, and also if you are in Ghana. Some of the things, not everything is about chicken, and it's not everything that you think maybe I don't have money to just start. So because poultry is much capital intensive, no. This is another thing. As I told you, we have been very busy. So these are pig farms, and if you know the old system, or the old cage that we were using, this is the one over there. So when I came in from the States, the one thing I noticed is that we are not caring for the pigs as how we are supposed to care for them. So even though we are trying to get money out of them, but they are not also experiencing the good housing, it was very bad at the end of the day. And that's what most people start. So if you are trying to start, there's nothing bad about it, using the thick wood or the thick, like maybe sticks or whatever it is. You start with something that you think is better. It's not so present, so I don't want to send you over there, but we have more. All of them are covered with pigs. So now what we are doing is we are coming out with a new system that we are doing, and that is most people have it on their YouTube channel and their YouTube videos, so we can even go and just watch and watch and watch. So the one that we are doing right now is kind of, let me say, it's automated. When I say automated or semi-automated, we are having the ones that the pigs or the piglet will be drinking from. Let me just open and show you. Will be drinking from the nipples. So we have bought all the nipples over here. As I'm telling you, I always want to read, learn, and just do the research. So if you know the best way to go, just do it. And if you know maybe what I'm doing here, there's a mistake on it, just press it on yourself. Don't just say me. Maybe I'm doing the. So most of them, it's like that. That's what they told me, and that's why I did a research and I found out, and I just bought it. So it's going to be about a nipple, like that. So as the piglet, maybe a drink comes on it, so it kind of hitting the nipple or whatever they do, and they just get the water. As I told you, now we are starting with it, so we are also learning. So you learn along with us. So the mistake that we are doing, that you also learn. Not like the poultry. That one I've been with the 10 years and over, so the experience is more over there. But the pig, we started, or the pigs, we started with like, let's say 5 years ago, 3 years ago, not much. So we don't have too much experience in it, but we are learning, doing the research. So here, all the thing that we are doing is that now, when you just bath them or when they take their shower, it's going to go through that hole over here. We have made a PVC pipe underground, so the water doesn't even pass through the main one. And also, after that, we're just gonna make the floor the whole of like what's the name, cement and concrete, so that they don't have the access to just dip into the sun. And why pig farming? Why pig farming? People, pig farming, when you do the research, when you really read into it, coming 3-5 years, even if it has started already, it's going to be very, even now it's very lucrative business, but it's going to be very extra lucrative. What I mean extra lucrative, because now people doesn't have too much meat in the system. It's not like the olden days. You go to any river, you can get some fish. You can go to the bush and get some bush meat. Nowadays you don't have them like that. And pigs can give you like 3 times of production in a year. So if every year or every 3 months or 4 months you are getting like, let's say 5 of them, they increase very fast. Or their production is very good. And as you can see, the guys that I work with, mostly these are people that I work with, and they are the guys that do the most of the work for us. So they come here, sweep the whole place, they just do all the whole cleaning. And let's go along and see what we are doing here. And as we are cleaning, it's very tough for people to understand them. So we just made a roof for the bed for them. And as I said, it's not only this place, you can see the other place too that we are developing as a very big place. And the site over there is a very big site that we want to make about hundreds of them to start raising them at a very large scale. And what the feed that we are using, I'll tell you later. I've seen that the feed is going so extra. But I'll tell you about the feed, the pig's feed that we are using to raise them. And you'll be surprised, the feed is already in the market. I won't tell you much, but you know Bamex, but it's a secret. I'll tell you more about it. So this is what we are doing. And as we have the water hose, also one of them over here, so they can have water over here to clean. So as I was saying, the market is over there. If the market is not there, I always tell people, if you're an entrepreneur, create the market. Don't just wait for it. People ask you, is there a market? Is there a market? If you're an entrepreneur, you don't just wait for a market. An investor will tell you, is there a market? Because an investor is about putting his money into something and want to get the money back. But an entrepreneur, you create. That's what about creating something. So if you're an entrepreneur, you ask me, what about Ken? Is there a market? Then you are investor. You want to invest your money. Because there's a difference between an investor and an entrepreneur. What about you setting up, what is the name? Joints and places and even cold stores where you can sell all this stuff. And even making a joint areas where they can sell. There's too many ways of selling this. And even for now, people buy a pork for like a kilo for like 30 Ghana cedis to 40 Ghana cedis thereabout. So they depend on the weight that you have, you can even calculate it. As I said, the market is over there if you are willing to exploit the market. Otherwise, you just want to see the market is not there. The little that even we had in the Christmas, the male ones, all of them, people were coming like crazy. So why not expand it? Next time I'll tell you about the turkey farming that we also into it. We are more into so many things, goat farming, sheep farming. That's why it has taken me my time to come your way, because you know, all these projects and other stuff. But all these things that I'm telling you, not about the project that we are doing here to make anything. But the project that I'm trying to tell you, there's so many opportunities for you to grab into it. That's what I want to tell you. Not about me telling you I'm making this project. No. But for you to know goat farming, sheep farming, chicken, as you already know that one, and the turkey farming, anything that I think is about entrepreneurship. Why not? Try it. You are not the first person to fail in life. If you fail it, start it again. If you fail it, maybe start a different thing. If you continue failing it, continue doing it. One day, one of them will succeed. So, pig farming is very lucrative recently in Ghana, or right now in Ghana, and even in the whole of Africa. And don't look your market more in Africa or more in Ghana. Think outside the country or think outside the box. And you're gonna make a very, very, very big money. And I know that you wanna chase your dream. So, as I always say, chase your dream and money will follow you. Peace.